The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Let's go to Matt, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Next, Sean Hannity Show, WNIS. Hi.
Hey, Sean, what bothers me most about this exchange is, unfortunately, in my opinion, it was predictable. I'll tell you why. You look back at Obama's past, excuse me, he wouldn't wear an American flag pin on his lapel. He refused to salute the flag. In his books, he talked about how he loved hearing the Muslim prayers, etc. To think that he would be sympathetic to the other side as opposed to our country and our vets, it doesn't shock me, and it shouldn't shock anyone if anyone would have taken time like you do, and I commend you, to look at his past, his ties, Reverend Wright, et cetera, like you do every day. Why is this a surprise to anyone?
Here's my take on Obama, and I can sum it up. And to be honest, you know what? The sooner we move on and the country elects a new president, hopefully somebody that's competent, you know, we'll all be better off, in my opinion. I don't doubt that we're even in a recession now, though, now that they've had their adjusted numbers. I'm convinced we are. Here's my take on this president. It's sort of, if you've seen the movie The Manchurian Candidate, in a sense, you have somebody that was indoctrinated into a radical way of thinking his entire life. He is bought into radicalism. That's all he's known is radicalism. The acorn, and you add to radicalism the background. Okay, what's his background? A community. What is a community organizer? What is Acorn? All that does is support his radicalism. And then you look at the people he hung out with. So you have somebody that has, somebody who voted president as a state senator, somebody who's not done a thing. The one term he was a U.S. senator from a very liberal state. And it's almost like he's been pushed up the ranks. He gets to be president. He has no clue how to manage. And he must rely on his rigid radicalism because it's all he knows. And, you know, as, by the way, I'm sure validated by the institutions of learning, you know, Donald Trump said the other day, I didn't know this, he offered Obama $500,000, 550, was it 10 or 50 million bucks, some astronomical amount of money for him to turn over his transcripts. Obama's never going to turn over his transcripts, ever. And there's a reason for that. All right, here we are. Hannity, you're a birther, you're a transcriptor. No, I'm just like, why not turn them over? Tell us what you got. Let's see it. Game on.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.